Welcome to your Monday Morning Pearl. I'm Steve Keck. Today, we're going to finish out our series on building the character for sales success. There's a difference between helping you get into a position and actually staying in that position. And the thing that helps you stay there is character. And the next thing I would like you to focus on in developing your character is your relationships. Now, we've all heard about guilt by association, and there is some real truth in it because that's why it even still exists and you actually hear about it. Stereotypes, unfortunately, have a kernel of truth. And so the kernel of truth is this. The 5 people you spend the most time with are the best reflection of your character. When it comes to being a professional in sales, this is so true. Who are you building your relationships around? Are you hanging out with people who are living paycheck to paycheck, or are you spending time with people who are investing in themselves and in their futures? Figure out what it takes to get around people who are consistently trying to grow and develop a growth mindset. And if you can see and recognize that those are the kind of people you need to be spending more time with, you need to be intentional about it. A lot of my life was spent expecting others to come around and find and see the value that I brought to the table. And what's unfortunate about that is I probably put myself on the sidelines for far too long. If you know that you have something of value, you know that you can bring something to the table, then you need to insist and get out there. You have to literally ask for the business of being in relationship with those in a growth mindset. When I was younger, I mentored everyone I could. I studied and used the skill set of self-training to learn how to mentor and lead others. And I developed a process of doing that. But at the same time, I was just hoping someone would see that in me and then want to mentor me. And that is not how it works. Potential mentors in a growth mindset often need to be interrupted in their growth process to understand that there is an opportunity for them to mentor you. So you have to ask for the business. And I want you to think about being intentional both with them and with others around you to develop the skill set and the character development of being a solid mentor and also being a good mentee. This week, I want you to take a look at the 5 closest people in your sales professional life. What do they think about in the way that they execute their development as a professional? If one of your 5 is not in a growth mindset, it doesn't mean you need to get rid of that relationship. It just means you may need to reprioritize it to make sure you have enough space for someone who is in a growth mindset. So treasure your relationships, be intentional with them, and develop them well. And you will start to find the character that's needed for sales success. And out of all this, over the last few weeks, I want you to keep this in mind. Your character is being developed every day. It is a constantly moving thing. So, do you want to default into a character, or do you want to design a character for excellence? Design is better. If you need some guidance on how to develop the mechanics of good character development, reach out to us. We love coaching sales leaders into greatness. So let's have a conversation. And you can find us on our website or one of our social channels.